start talking about variable incrementing. Now, unlike math symbols, this name is a little more, or a little less obvious, I guess. What it means is changing the value of a variable, of a number variable. And so, let's see an example of this. So, let's say I have the variable height, and let's just do it in centimeters. I'm 167 centimeters tall, and let's say I'm actually like, oh wait guys, I actually grew 2 centimeters. I'm actually 169 now. You could do height equals 169, but if you're trying to be like, oh yeah, I grow 2 inches taller every year, so like you're kind of gonna have to do this over and over again. Instead of just doing 169, you can do height equals height plus 2, and that would get you that would just add to your height. Now let's test this out by printing height twice. And as you can see here, we have 167, which is our initial value, and 169, which is our initial value, plus 2. Now, let's try it with a float, 2.34. As you can see, we still get a number. Now, let's see, but this is a little bit tedious. You're writing out height again and again, and then the plus sign, and then the 2, and honestly, it seems like there could be a better way to do this. And there is. Let's say height equals height plus 2. What you can do is just delete this second height, put the plus sign first, and then put an equal sign next to the plus sign. Height plus equals 2. Now, let's print height one more time, and we get 167, 169, 171, which is 169, which is that, plus 2. So height plus equals 2 gets you the same result as height equals height plus 2. Let me just write that here. Same result of height plus equals 2. And now let's move on to some other basic mathematical stuff. Now, you can change this plus symbol for a hyphen or a negative minus symbol. And let's see what we get. 167, 165, 163. As you can see, height equals height minus 2 works, but height minus equals 2 is preferable since it's less tedious. And the same thing works with times, which we might get a kind of a bigger number here. And it also works with division. So let's just do that really quickly. And yeah, so as you can see, even if I blur this declaration off, and that, I guess. You can see here that instead of getting 167 and then 40 something, I think the first value was, our program's just okay, and then it moves on. Because if you set height manually to 40 or something. And because like, hang on, equals 2. So let me just change this to addition. So like, even if you decide that you don't want this statement anymore, this statement still prints 169. So say you have like one more of these variable changes than is necessary for your program. All you have to do is comment that part out, and the rest of your program, if you use incrementation, will simply skip over that one and keep going how many ever times you want it to.